Hello guys, how you all doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. As you can see from my title, hold on. Good afternoon. Okay, as you can see from my title, it's just an update I'm bringing your way. I'm bringing you the update on this Apostle Kelechi Amadi, who uses his lover for ritual. You know, I have done it before, and they were saying, they were both pointing accusing finger at each other, father and son. The father was saying is the son, and the son was saying is the father. So that was where we were. But for sure, we know that a girl was dismantled or dismembered in their church, and they were caught. So now the identity of the girl is known, and the girl is said to be a girlfriend of Kelechi, which is the apostle's son. Obviously, this Kelechi has been a bad boy. You know, I always tell you, I say, and the lazy ones that cannot do anything, they will run into pastoral school and tell you they are pastors, even when God did not call them. That he applied for naval school, but he failed. He couldn't continue. So the next thing, he went to a road in Dunamis. This guy finished for Dunamis Apostolic School. That was where he finished. He has a wife with 2 children. So from my title, hold on guys, let me just check something. The wife is very, very lucky. It was the wife he wanted to use for this ritual. The wife has been separated for him for like 4 months before this incident. On this particular day when he used his girlfriend, he was said to have been calling the wife and was pleading with the wife seriously for the wife to come back home, for them to talk, for them to just sit down and talk. But the wife refused. The wife didn't come. So eventually, he now went to his girlfriend. Hi, JC. How you doing? God bless you for being live with me. Kushes, how you doing? You're welcome. So he pleaded with the wife to come back home so they could talk, but the wife refused. So when he couldn't get anybody, that was when he went to his lover. This girl is said to be his girlfriend. They have been dating for a very long time. Even she was part of the problem why the wife had to move out of the house, because the man is not the breadwinner of the house. The wife is the breadwinner of the house. Yet the little she's able to bring, the man squandered it on women. So because of that, that was why the wife packed out of the house with the 2 children. So let me read for you. Right now, the wife is disassociating herself from the ritualist pastor of a husband. The wife has changed her name from her Facebook from Amadi. She has gone back to bearing her father's name. She has deleted every tag or every photo of the husband from her Facebook page. So it says suspected son's wife disassociates herself, changes name and marital status on social media. She now wrote that she is single. Abio. The Kobwa Abuja ritual killing, Bishop and his son, Pastor Kelechi Amadi, admitted to the crime. Kelechi's wife disassociates herself from her husband and father-in-law. Abuja ritual killing update. So that is the update. Sons was exposed by keke driver, like I told you from the first one I did. The Nigeria Police Force in Abuja has now on Monday confirmed the arrest of the pastor and his son in connection with the killings. So now we now know that this pastor has a wife and 2 sons. Kelechi Amadi is married to a 29-year-old Mercy Amadi, and they both have 2 kids. They have been married for about almost 4 years now after the Kobwa PW ritual killing saga, the wife Mercy Amadi took to her social media and removed all the tags to her husband's pastor Kelechi Amadi. Her name on Facebook page uses to be Mercy Amadi, but after the incident, she changed it to Mercy what is it, Onyinye Cyril. So she has changed her name and her surname. She also turned her marital status to single. Pastor Amadi, who is a founder of a non-denominational prayer group known as the Company of Prophets, Company of Prophets, was arrested alongside his father for the Kubwa killing. It was gathered that Pastor Kelechi is also called an apostle and a prophet, was dismissed from the Nigerian Navy before he became a pastor. He has a couple of bad records from his past, but it was said that God arrested him. Yes, now soon I go talk. God arrested. Look at the person God arrested. He was just going to have an umbrella where he can commit crime and go free, because the house of God has become a ground for committing crime. Where you will commit crime, you are untouchable, because everybody will say, touch not my anointed. Yes, now. It was reported that it was he who confessed that it was his father who is responsible for that act, even though the father says otherwise. Can you imagine how wicked he is? Your father only help you to clean your mess, serves the father right. His wife, Mercy Amadi, now Mercy Onyenye Siri, has now disassociated herself from both father and husband, Apostle Kelechi, and the father-in-law, Bishop Amadi A. Amadi. So that is the update. This guy has a wife. He has a wife. People are just, in fact, people couldn't believe what is happening. This one say, "Chai, what a wicked word." How do people gain pleasure in killing their fellow human beings or causing them pains? We are truly in the end times. I can't even kill my enemy self. May God help mercy upon us all, and may he continue to protect us in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, God is now protecting us from the people that were supposed to be protecting us. This is bad, guys. This is bad. He has two beautiful children, and so the wife was supposed to be for this ritual. She was made for the ritual, but unfortunately she refused to come on that day, because the day he carried out this act on his lover was the day he was begging the wife seriously, because he had actually moved on. When the wife packed out of the house, he has moved on. He didn't bother to beg her. But after 4 months, he came begging her on this particular day, begging her to come back, to return home, that they need to talk. They need to talk. He wanted to speak with her, but the wife stood her ground and refused. So when he saw that the wife wasn't coming, that was when he now decided to invite the lover. So the lover is the one he eventually used. He killed her and dumped the body in that on the bridge where the body was discovered. And when eventually police came to arrest him and the father, they discovered the head and I think the hands were still in the house. That was how they ended up in the police station. So that is why people are saying it was a ritual killing, because he didn't just dismantle her. He dismantled her and kept some of the parts and threw the ones he didn't need. And they said Kelechi has been traveling to Ghana. He has been to Ghana and be back. He has been in financial struggle since the wife left him, because the wife has been the breadwinner of the house, and he has been so disrespectful to the wife. He's maltreating her. That is why the wife had to leave the marriage with the two of their children. They have two sons together, and I thank God for her. If not, it would have been another story for her altogether. Her God has saved her. She should really go and do Thanksgiving. She really needs the Thanksgiving. She doesn't know what God has done for her. If not for God, she is the one that was meant for this ritual killing. But her God saved her. And they said this Kelechi's lover is said to be pregnant for Kelechi, and Kelechi told her to go and take out the pregnancy, but she refused and told Kelechi that if Kelechi wants to cut the relationship, want to cut ties with her, that she's going to expose Kelechi for who he is. That was why, part of the reason why Kelechi even used that, but unknowing to Kelechi that she has already even taken out the pregnancy, but at the same time was still dragging Kelechi with it. Maybe she actually wanted Kelechi to marry her since the wife has left because of her. So invariably she wanted to move in. You know how they do. You know how they roll. These our young teenage girls of these days. Maybe she wanted to take the place of Madam. She wanted to be Mommy G.O. so that everybody will be dobale for her now. Since now Mommy G.O., everybody is now running after. But unfortunately, Kelechi didn't know that the girl has taken out the pregnancy. So Kelechi now invited her and then used her for his ritual. Everybody, he has not agreed that it's ritual. But of course, everybody know that it's ritual, because why will you dismantle her body and then kept her head and some part of her body? And they said Kelechi is said to have traveled to Ghana. He has been going to Ghana recently and back from Ghana. So people are really believing that he's traveling to Ghana is part of the action we are seeing today. That he traveling to Ghana was to get access to make quick money. I don't know. That is the rumor in town. That is what they are now saying, that it is part of the reason he traveled to Ghana. So, guys, what do you think? Let me see it in the comment section what you think about what Kelechi did. Kelechi, not be small man too. So you see, this Kelechi has been a bad boy. He failed as a naval officer, and all the father could do was to make him to become an apostle in one of his churches, is in one of his branch, to be handled as if when Kelechi was being a bad boy, when Kelechi was going to be a naval officer, was somebody not in charge of that branch? Was somebody not taking care of that place? But now that the son is wayward and useless, is a complete write-off. He has to bring the son there, step down the person who was handling that place, and make Kelechi an apostle. Look at the disgrace you have brought to yourself. But the father has said to have been released from the police custody. So it's only Kelechi that is now there. He's now facing the music. Let me read some of how big Kelechi is to you. He said, Apostle KC Amadi. KC stands for Kelechi. He's an anointed and ordained minister of the gospel of Christ. He was born on the 1st of February 19. Hey, I cannot say what is there. Let's say na 61 and they see so, because he's said to be 40 something years. He is Casey with from Ebonyi State. He is happily married to Pastor Mrs. Mercy Casey with two wonderful boys, Jaden Casey and Jesse Casey. See their fine name. He is a graduate of physics education from Ebonyi State University, ABSU. He finished his Bible school at Omega Bible School, Dunami School of Ministry, and Agape School of Ministry. Okay, wait, let me get it. He finished his Bible school at Omega Bible School, 1, Dunami School of Ministry, 2, and Agape School of Ministry. Only you see the churches he went to. He studied his pastoral studies at Omega Apostle Suleiman Church. From there he went to Polonienche. Then he now went to Agape School of Ministry. I don't know which one. So how many school of ministry? Jehovah, how many are you supposed to go to? Only you go Suleiman own. Only you go Polonienche own. Only you go this Agape School of Ministry. What are you looking for? He is the resident pastor of Freedom Chapel International, Buari Parish, Abuja. He is gifted with the prophetic and healing power of God. Very good. Under the mandate to take the gospel of Christ to the dying world and restoration of man back to God. Okay, whether not God, okay, it depends on his own God. I don't know which God he wanted to take man. So this is his lover that he has sent to his maker. So which God did you take her to? Which under his ministration and through the power of the Holy Ghost, the dead came back to life. Chai! This guy don Nasaka Maje, sick, healed, miracle jobs. He is the founder of company of prophet. Is the founder of companies of prophet. Okay, Bambanla. A non-denominational prayer group, also Nigeria Marshal Security Agency and KC Gallery Media Network, also the CEO of K Zoom Transport Limited. Only you put hand for here, put hand for there, put all of them amounted to nothing. So you have to travel to Ghana to get some powers and then come back and take this poor innocent girl's life. Well, she is not also innocent, but she doesn't deserve to die. She that is going out with a married man, and not just a married man, a man that call himself an apostle, where you are looking for trouble, my darling. My God. He said to book Apostle Kelechi Amadi for programs, crusade, camp meetings, conference. They book you for waiting. See the number. Yeah. Send your email now. Wow. God's general. Now God's general, now he do this one. So God's general, now he get girlfriend. God's general, now he buy him girlfriend. God's general, now he dismantle and go through him. Even when he's being caught, now God's general, they lie say na him papa. Even though the papa they help and they clean the. So maybe na papa teacher. Maybe that is why he's pointing accusing finger at his father. Maybe that was what his father is using. You that failed as a naval officer, you couldn't even get into the naval school. You are a failure. You have been a very bad boy in the society. Your papa can't carry you, can't take church, take cover you, because that is how you guys roll. Because when they just say he's an apostle, our brain will freeze. Even the police, their brain will freeze. They will not investigate you. They will not do nothing. See the way you guys are disgracing the body of Christ. Apostle. So that is why I'm telling you guys, the person saying I'm an apostle does not mean you should accord him the respect of an apostle. Where are his works? This one call himself an apostle. You two go still respect and say na apostle. Waiting. You not get apostle when they respect again these days. Everybody is an apostle. Every lazy, hungry man is an apostle. They're not even they give themselves small title. They're not they give themselves brother Kelechi. No, they have to put that big title so that you will respect them. They have to tell you they are in the field of prophetic so that you'll be running after them. Every Nigeria, average Nigerian is running after prophets. Is running after prophetic. You will not go and look for a job. You will not go and look for how you will make money. You will not go and look for how you will sustain yourself. You are looking for quick money. You are looking for miracle job. You are looking for miracle money. Everything a miracle. As if you don't know the meaning of miracle. Miracle is something that you cannot do, that is within out of the reach of your power. Then God has to do it for you. That is what we call miracle. It will happen suddenly. But nowadays, for you to put food for your mouth again, a miracle. For you to get job again, a miracle. You will run after prophet for you to get job. Won't you go and write CV? Won't you go and meet people that are working? Won't you be knocking on every gate? Do you need a miracle for that? You are looking for a life partner. Now miracle. Now your pastor will help you look for life partner. Tia, he write down for there, say you are looking for miracle job. Which miracle job? Him himself get job. This Kelechi, does him himself have a job? He doesn't even have a job. He doesn't even have a job. But yet he's looking for miracle. God will just help us, because the way the things are, in fact, it's so annoying. See the other one, which day now? This pastor for Italy, when they carry up his church member, married women, Not just church member, married women. And he has the guts to be saying, I did not penetrate. It was just kissing and touching we did. You are married woman. What are you doing in a married woman's house alone? And you have the guts to come out to even to tell us that you did not penetrate. Can you imagine? You have the guts to be telling us the woman came to naked for you and she was in her period. It is that bad that they don't even know what they are not saying. Even the pure boys that they call them in Italy will not even do this one when this man they do. Knocking people's wife. Now you are caught. Your church has been destroyed. Pastor, he did not church married women. Assistant pastor, he did not church. What is going on? The evil in the house of God these days is too much. I see the way they are killing them like chicken. There was one, they went to his house now to they killed his two sons. Boko Haram shot his two sons dead. I don't even know whether Boko Haram, they say gunmen. Sorry, let me take my words back. They say gunmen went to his house. They shot the two sons. They took the daughter away, 13 years old girl. That one don't finish. They go marry her to their gunmen. And then they shot the father. The mother collapsed and went into coma. Now they are out. They are burying two of their sons. They are praying for their daughter now. What kind of a life is that? If you are truly, really serving the God that you say you are serving, why will your God allow this kind of evil, atrocity to befall you like this? Your two sons, that is your hair, cut short. Your lineage has been wiped off. The girl has been taken away. You don't even know where she is now. You don't even know where they shot you. You're not gonna die. You are battling for your life. Now you are awake. You and your wife now they bury. Is it not high time that you people sit down? If you make you check now, this man of God in her not pure. Why would your God allow this kind of evil? Even your enemy self, this kind of evil will not even before them. But you people call yourself an apostle. Do you know what is the meaning of an apostle? Una hear Apostle Paul for Bible. Una hear Apostle this. All una go just give una say big title. Meanwhile, una no even reach cockroach when they inside the church. The cockroach inside the church are holier than you guys. For your church to fool, you do all sort of evil. For people to come to your church, you do all sort of evil. When they don't consent, finish, they leave the matter for them. For them to be giving you all their own, to be gullible to you, to just leave anything you say, they will just be saying, yes, daddy. Yeah, they don't get papa again. The other day, Omega Fire Ministry, they say they get Father's Day, that you should bring gifts for their pastor. Not be your papa again, no, Father's Day. That the gift is not meant for your father. The gift is meant for your pastor. That is what they are now teaching us. You think saying an ordinary math, they tell you that one? It's not ordinary now. And one thing they don't know, when they start all this, their ritual, this thing like this, it doesn't stop. This Amadi and the father, they must have been doing it. The father must have been doing it. Once you start it, they don't stop. You keep doing it. You keep feeding this useless, worthless God. You keep asking you for blood. You keep bringing blood. You keep bringing until you are caught. Then your eye go come clear. Then you can't say that devil walk. But when it was booming for you, when business was booming, you go and buy car. From car, you move to private jet. You go even insult us on top. On top, say now our money you collect, you go still insult us on top. Say whether we think say now the one cover one they put for offering, now you take by the private jet, or now you take they live your life. But now that you are caught, what says you? It's a pity. It's a pity. This is just too bad. This is too bad. Why did they pay me? Why is it that it's men of God? The evil that is taking place in the house of God this year is like God himself is sweeping his house. Because when bloggers go talk, then go shout, touch not my anointed. Now we are not touching. So who is not touching you people? These same people that is saying, touch not my anointed one will bring out the things, the bad that they are doing. They will be shouting. All your church member, your gullible church member, they will run to our comment section and begin to insult us. This pastor now, that government came to his house to buy his two sons, take away his daughter. What have you people done? Church member, gullible ones. Did you go and fight for him? You could not. Abi, you, because you don't know them. You didn't. Ah, now wow. This thing pay me. Oh. It's too bad, eh? It's just too bad. It's too bad. It's too bad. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I said, let me come and give you the update on Apostle Kelechi Amadi, who used his lover for ritual. So, guys, what do you think? Leave it in the comment section. Thank you, guys, for being here with me. I appreciate every one of you that was live with me. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please support me by subscribing. Like this video, click the like button, and share to all your social media platforms. Support me by sharing my video. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye bye.